training and everything. Half the judges don't know the difference anyway. So I would say accept them, but judge to the British standards.
Okay. We record this?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Next question then. With some borders now, would you see them as a good replacement for the Norwich in breeding show class Goldie Mules?
Well, no, because they lack the head. They haven't. You must have head, and therefore I know years ago that the Norwich was only the size of borders, and they've improved. But you must breed from a Norwich type birds. Although years ago you bred more light mules from borders than you did from any other bird, because they had a sib-bred bird, which they put brother to sister and that and bred the light mules. But after 10 years, unless you brought in new stuff, they just all died off. But I wouldn't say as large as all the mules are hybrids as large as possible. That is what it says, and the colour and all this. It's all says to the points, but with the borders you get length, and what I class length is not size. Long birds we're looking for Norwich type birds, short, thick, and Norwich type birds. Even with the siskins, the red poles or anything, mules, Norwich type birds, and they've got to have a head. Bum?
How about miniature?
Well, miniature mules is as small as possible, isn't it? I mean, obviously you can breed them from Fifes, or you can breed them from the Irish fancies, or the little Razors, no?
Is there a specification though that a miniature mule's got to be no bigger than what the finch would be?
Well, no, there's no classification of miniature mules. I just judge them as small as possible. Obviously, you couldn't get a greenfinch mule as small as a redpoll mule, so you have to judge them as you see them. Like, I mean, I had a small greenfinch mule, but was no size at all, a little hen bird. It won everywhere, but I mean, it was bigger than the redpoll mule, it was bigger than the golden mule, but you judged it on the size of the parents. As small as possible, and all mules and hybrids have got to be 50% the parentage. Like, if you want a golden mule, it's got to look like a goldfinch, and it's got to look like a mule. It's got to be purity of colour, and it's got all hybrids. You've got to look at it and say, red pole greening, goldie red pole, goldie. You've got to see both parentages in it.